Hey there fellow strikers, TrixGaming here, bringing you another Monster Strike video, and today I have for you Yamato Takeru, one of the impossible dungeons in Monster Strike, and basically this is going to be a walkthrough and the tips and tricks or strategy, however you wanted to call it. I'm going to help you out if you guys haven't cleared it yet, show you what to do and what not to do, and what monsters to bring. So my monster setup is Aramis, a strong no gravity barrier type. SS is a counter mode, increased strength and speed, and a spread shot combo, and to survivor S. Basically, I'm trying to position her next to the boss and have other units hit her bumper combo, so it does a lot of output damage. So for a second slot, I have Kushinada. Kushinada is there for the no damage wall. The command SS, it clears the room really fast if you need to, like if you're in a tight spot, use it. And it's there as a support unit with the plasma bump combo. You bump into her, try to loop around the units, or even Yamato itself, to generate a lot of damage. And for third slot, I have Hunter King. Hunter King, if positioned correctly, your SS can do a lot of damage, even sometimes one-shot the boss. And also a bump combo, strong up laser. Basically, this dungeon is going to be a DPS race, so having strong damage dealing units is really good. For my helper, I have Mustang. Mustang is basically there for the SS. It's if you played with Ryoma and Napoleon before, it's the same SS. You hit your units, it will fly towards the enemy. And even better, if you have a knockout fruit on one of your units, it's going to help out a lot. I'll describe that later on, but right now I'm going to teach you what to do in this dungeon. First of all, in order to clear this room, you need to know how to pinch shot. And you pinch shot, you want to hit in between the monsters, like that. You want to, if you're at this angle, you want to hit the middle finger of the demon. In the middle finger, yep, the middle finger. Usually the both of the minions should die after that, but it's okay. So the gimmicks for this dungeon is actually a wipe mechanic. As you can see, the demons, it's important to kill them because there's a countdown number on them. And right now the number is 4. And if that reaches 0, you're gonna wipe. So basically it's game over. There's nothing you can do about it. So kill them as fast as possible. So pinching is the fastest way of clearing these maps. And just a heads up, it's gonna be the first 3 maps, you're gonna be pinching a lot. So you gotta get used to it. Here, you wanna hit the tail of the demon, the green tail, and you should hit a pinch shot like that. Pinch shot, you're gonna develop by practicing a lot. After practicing, it's going to be second nature. Again, look for pinch shots. Aim for that middle finger. That should be easy. Kind of sick still, but it's okay. For this pinch shot, you want to aim towards the same thing, the middle finger. And it should fit right in between the 2 monsters. You shouldn't rely on bump combos for clearing the first 3 maps because it's not that important. Pinching is just like the fastest way of clearing everything. Here I did a bad shot because I actually got the demon at the top left actually got in the way. But in order to do this pinch shot, at the bottom, you want to aim for that spiky ball. The spiky black ball. Yeah. Here, I'm going to do something a bit more fancier. I'm going to bounce off the top wall and in between the 2 monsters. If you know geometry, you should be good at this game. Yep. Geometry. Who knew math can be like useful? But yeah, pinching again, 3rd map. The middle finger. And yep, and aim for that spiky ball. Here I'm gonna try to do something fancy again, and probably gonna end up paying for it. I'm gonna bounce off the right wall onto the top wall and in between the robot and the demon. And I failed. And I end up taking a lot of damage. Yep, greed is really bad in this dungeon. So it's better to play safe. I should have just killed the robot at the bottom right with Mustang, but I didn't and I end up paying for it. And I really should end up dying here, but unfortunately I survived with 259 HP. Yeah. So don't try like fancy stuff all the time. Do it when you're confident with your shots. Like just practice pinching and pinching. Since I do it a lot, I end up like sometimes I want to do something else, something new, something fresh. So I just try to do some fancy shots. But yeah, end up paying for it. So greed is bad. Greed is bad, guys. Here I'm just gonna kill off the last unit, try to pick up the heart and move my way down, make my way down. Because there's gonna be demons that are gonna spawn the next map at the top right, top left, and bottom left. Again, you want to kill off the demons with the counter. It's right. You want to kill the demons with the least amount of numbers. Like right now, you see the 2 5s. You want to kill those two ASAP. Since the bottom left, you have like one extra turn to kill it if you really need to. And because the movement, it's a moving mini boss. It's gonna move towards the top left. The mini boss is gonna move towards the top left. So you gotta kill off the top first. It's very important to kill off the top demons first. Try to prioritize on that. But since I have the top top left demon weakened, I try to kill the bottom one. So Hunter King, I'm just gonna try to fit at the top walls, bouncing between the walls. To basically, when you bounce into the walls, you basically have more bounces, right, on enemy unit, and you end up doing a lot of damage because of it. So the demons are cleared. You want to position everyone at the bottom left side of the map by the end of clearing this map, because the next map, that's where Takeru is gonna spawn, the mini boss version of it, not the actual big boss. When you see hearts, try to let them grow. Don't always grab them first. Basically, use your own judgment and look at the numbers on the bosses and the mini bosses. So for this boss, the left and bottom, I would say like, yeah. The right, the east. Yeah, the east and the south number on the mini boss is the one you should watch out for, because that's the movement of the mini boss and the spread shot. The homing you don't have to worry about it that much. So that number up there, like a 7, it's a countdown for the homing missiles on you. It doesn't do a lot of damage, so don't worry about it. But the number on the west side, you should watch out for as well, because that's basically meteors and it does generate a lot of damage. So here, for my judgment, it's okay to burn an SS here, because it's gonna recharge by the time you reach like Yamato, the boss, the final stage of the boss of Yamato. So it's okay to burn SS here if you really need to. So for this stage, I got my 2 units prepared at the bottom left, like how I explained it. Position is very key in this dungeon. It makes your life easier. You can just see, because you can just bounce into the walls and you'll hit like 800k to like 1,000,000 damage, even like one-shotting the boss. But if you're unlucky and you didn't position correctly, you gotta kill off the robots first. Kill off the robots and you have to slowly chip away the boss. But as long as you have like at least one unit down at the bottom left, you should be okay. So the knockout fruit is kicking in, delays one turn, or else Yamato could have done like an extra like 5 to 10k damage on like my units. So it's the boss time. For the boss stage, you want to clear out the demons first, because there's still that white mechanic that you must like still watch out for. And you also gotta kill Yamato ASAP. So Aramis is positioned correctly, so as long as my units hit her, she's gonna generate a lot of damage. And because I have counter mode on, it's gonna do a lot more damage too. Here I have Mustang. I'm gonna try to angle it towards in a way that it's gonna hit all 3 minions. Gonna go in a triangular motion. Hopefully it kills all 3 minions. Yeah, you gotta watch out for the cross lasers on Yamato. Cross lasers do about like 6k to 5 to 7k damage if you're not careful. Again, if there's hearts, try to let them grow, because that's what's gonna end up saving you at times. Sorry, still a bit sick. So here I'm gonna try to move Hunter King to the bottom of the map, because Hunter King has a strong 1-up laser, right? So you don't want it to be at the top side of the map. It makes it like completely useless. So I'm just gonna try to position it at the bottom. And I did some pretty bad positioning because I just got in range of the cross laser, but it should be okay because I have the gold heart to save my ass. The boss spawns at the top right, so if you position units up there, you should be okay. Aramis is up there and Wildcat is up there. And there's a match shot for this. Try to aim at a 45-degree angle. That's what I did, and it did about like 2 million damage. Here I'm just gonna try to fit in that little crack, but it didn't work. But what I should have done is hit Hunter King for the up laser. By the end of this map, you want to position yourself at the bottom side. So I kind of don't want to move Hunter King right now, but sometimes you want to get greedy and you just want to go for the kill. So I'm just going to move Hunter King towards Yamato. Gonna fit in between the cracks. Yeah, so picking Aramis and positioning it right next to the boss, it will generate basically a lot of damage. Aim at a 45-degree angle, and you should get a match shot if you're like super close to the wall and you're like next to the boss. So final stage. Demons, you only get 5 turns before you wipe, so important to take them out first. If Hunter King was positioned at the bottom correctly, you should be able to SS and just like kill it. So here I'm just gonna try to use Kushinada's SS to position Hunter King to go under Yamato. Hopefully I will get it. I didn't get it, but I still overall did like a 2.2 million damage on Kushinada's SS alone, so that's not bad. Hunter King's SS is really strong because for each rebound off the wall, it increases the strength. So just burn off all the SS if you still have them. And that's the Yamato run. So the key point of clearing Yamato is pinching, stay out of the cross laser, and positioning. But I would say pinching will get you very far in this dungeon alone. So practice pinching and you should be good. So this is the Yamato dungeon. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe for more like monster strike videos that I make. Hopefully I get to like do a video daily. And let's see what drops I get. 3 drops. Alright, so that's it for me. I'll see you next time. See ya.